Hey guys, what's up? This is Arabian Gains, and today I'm right here in Oakland, California. I'm right here on East 12th Street. So I came across homeless encampments, but it's not tents, it's pretty much RVs. There's a lot of these people that down on their luck, they probably had jobs, because you could tell this RV is worth money. So they probably lost their jobs during COVID or something, and they had to live here. So let's check out what we see right now, guys. Here we go. There's a little trash in the street. I never been to Oakland in my life, so this is the first time I'm right here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I came across. So these guys, there's some nice cars that parked here and nice RVs, trailers. So a lot of these guys, they probably lost their job somehow in life, because as you see, if you're homeless, you could not afford these kind of things. So a lot of these people need your help. It's on a 12 East Oakland Street. So if you guys in the area, so you could probably help these guys out and do some stuff to help them out. So I'm filming this, trying to see if people would help you guys out.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I understand.
You don't mind being on camera?
I mean, to a degree, I do, depending on what the purpose is.
No, you know, like I videoed this. I was saying basically people need to help you guys out, because a lot of you guys lost your jobs and stuff probably during the COVID.
We're totally affected by it, and some of us was on our last leg. And we had no choice. This is a lifestyle right now that complements us. Yes, sir.
So
we're making moves right now. We kind of stay to ourselves. You know, we don't go outside our circle because of the pandemic incidents. And I mean, as you see, this is where we at, right here. So, you know, we're doing our best to strive.
So the city don't mess with you guys?
Huh?
The city don't mess with you guys?
Yeah, they messed with us. They came and took our cars the other day. They took
a
like
car?
4 cars. Yeah, a lot of us was homeless. They took cars, came back the next night, took some more cars. No explanation, no warnings, and nothing. And that's just where it stands at, man. And they like targeting us, and we already in a bad situation. But
yeah.
We believe we're hoping the the CARES Act do something to facilitate us, and we can get some, you know, it's a lot of information that the community not getting that need to be gotten, right? You know what I'm saying? If you don't use it, you lose it. And so I advise everybody, right, to take advantage of these tools, the free filing tools. And if you didn't get the money, you can recover it, as well as you entitled to a whole lot of other things that need to be made aware of. Yeah.
Because I'm from the LA County, and I know out there was a lot of funds that went to the homeless. It's supposed to go to the homeless, but it went missing.
Exactly.
It went somewhere else. Somebody probably took the money or probably bought a mansion with it. You know how politicians do here in California.
We need to let it be known how they came down here, right? How they target this community, right? To get tickets out on Saturdays, Sundays, 7 days a week.
So if you guys don't have a job, how can you afford paying tickets? So I mean, they need to help you guys.
It's all about either we keep our car, because if we don't pay the $83 ticket in 2 weeks, it turns to $300. And then if we don't pay that in 60 days, they put a boot on the car, which means now we got to pay the whole thing. Right now, we got to make a difference between survival, right, eating, feeding the kids, right, or get the car, which is so essential to our life right now. So the situation is like they're being very inconsiderate of the things that's taking place with the homeless. I'm an advocate for the homeless. These are my brothers down here. And so what I do, I come down here to make sure they fully aware of what's going on, which a lot of them ain't. You know, we got a lot of mental health issues. We got a lot of court cost issues. You know, and so it's like, you know, a lot of people ain't aware. Family members, they being overwhelmed by rent and all these things, and these so-called managements is not bringing the tenants aware of it. And they focus on all the minute things that puts them in a harsher situation, as opposed to developing a rapport to help one another.
So there's shelters here for the homeless, or no?
It's shelters, and they create shelters, but you can't get away from this because it's limited availability. They was giving out vouchers for motels at one point. it stopped.
'Cause
Taking that back. So
I know in LA County they give you guys shelters, but you have to be out in the morning at a certain time, and at night you have to go to bed at a certain time. And I know there's a lot of homeless that they have a graveyard shift job at night, so when they get off work at night, they can't return back to the shelter because they have to be out. So basically, they get a tent and they sleep outside.
And I believe me, my personal opinion and my experience being in Oakland 50-something years, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the restructuring and the reallocating the funds, right?
Yeah.
Because if your community don't use the funds that made readily available for you, then it shifts to another community that's highlighted in these situations. So, hopefully we can get some continuity. We're suffering the same problem that you suffer in LA. This is ongoing. We having a lot of explosions in these campers because people don't have money for gas and all this, and so they going through all these dangerous means, right? You know what I'm saying? We had one guy they didn't know was in there, he burnt up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
No, nothing. So I mean, you know, and it's just taking this toll on a lot of these brothers. Was good dudes, had jobs, right? Family members, and this tore down the structure of the family unit, which is something very important. And so, you know, look, you got kids right here. Let me show you.
Kids?
You know, been sleeping in these goddamn trucks for months. They'd rather come take this man van and truck, right, than question about the baby just sleeping in the van. Now, let me be sure before I start putting these kids on blast.
Right here, guys, it's a little bit loud. I think there's a train rail right here or something. I guess you guys probably heard it in the background. So as you see, like a lot of these guys need help. That a lot of these guys, the system failed them. So the system is not helping everybody, as you see. I'm not really good with this area. I don't know this area very well, but I know in LA County, a lot of people, the system failed them, and I know that's for sure. There's a lot of people who has their money was embezzled and put in different funds to help the homeless. As we know that the mayor of LA living in a mansion and his people basically living in tents. There's a lot of people stealing money, and that's part of their plan. Is basically they don't care. The rich get richer, and they don't care about the poor at all whatsoever. And I'm right here, so I think behind me there is, I don't know this area. I'll see how light it is. There's a train. Behind me there's a school or a college. I don't know, but I see kids out there playing soccer. So this is Oakland. I think the gentleman went to check. He said that there is kids living right here in this RV, and I think they want to take this man's RV, as he said, because they ticket you every Saturday. Yes. Where you at?
I'm right here.
All right.
Yeah. So you know, if you can, we want to redact the kids. We don't really want their family.
Oh yeah.
Here. All right. And so this is the kitchen that my man's been living in with his family for the last 2 or 3 years, right? And this was made available to him through a good friend of his, right? It gave him and his child a little more space. And trust me, he works hard to try to develop a way to provide for his family.
They want to ticket you guys to have this, and they will take them away.
Yeah, but they still putting tickets on it. They still finding ways to drain the community, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little small things, the traffic wars, the traffic tickets, right? They know all these people's working class people, right?
Yeah.
So they know they ain't gonna lose their car or lose their license. So they target it in an unsanctioned way.
Hey, how you doing?
So yeah, this is another advocate of the neighborhood.
Hey, how you doing?
He does a lot of work advocating.
The day before yesterday,
exactly.
The sheriff over here pulled up, and he's towed 4 of my cars in the last
24 hours.
5 days. He's towed 4 of my cars. My wife go to work every morning, and she take the kids to school. And she was sleeping in one of the cars. That was her house. And he towed it. And he came to me. He told my Corvette and told me that he don't care what I say, he's going to tow it. He's the law. And I said, man, you're wrong. And he punched me in the mouth. He punched me in my mouth. I got witnesses that seen it. We got it on film. He's a sheriff, deputy sheriff for Alameda County.
Has nothing to do with this.
He punched me in my mouth for no reason at all, because I just told him that my wife sleeps, well, we sleep in the car, we're homeless, and we go to work every day in the car, and we take the kids to school. And he assaulted me.
I interject something before you get a little bit further. Well, this guy helps people in the community. to me, I think he's been targeted. I think somebody in this vicinity is working with this.
They want to basically keep you silent.
He's targeting him, right, because he's being an advocate, because he reaches out. We've been in Oakland all our life. And so what? He's the one trying to help the brother. And so what happened to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion, the sheriff is supposed to be watching buses. He's supposed to be in San Leandro. He has nothing to do with cars being unattended in Oakland, right? And so he has targeted this man in the last 72 days. He took a Corvette that I think he might have wanted, a $15,000 Corvette, right?
Those nice cars, probably tickets.
And he came one day, he understood it, and when he left, he came back and threw it on the truck. So to me, right, which I try to bring to these dudes, the options that they have, I let him finish telling the story, but that's just,
because
what an advocate become a target.
From my experience, what a lot of corrupt cops do, they take your nice car and they know that you can't afford to get it out, and they keep it at the tow yard, and after that the tow yard will put a, what do you call it, a lien on it, and they take the car and they kind of give it back to the sheriff, and they get pocketed money.
Before they can take the car, they have to have a lien, right?
Yeah, for about a month or so.
Is homeless, they have no address.
Yeah.
So they don't send an address out. They don't give him an opportunity to respond, right? And he know the situation.
Yes.
Right. And so what he's doing is he's getting right underneath the law, right? And he's playing the perimeter of it because he know there's not an address to send it to. So how can he take the car without first getting notification?
They do that a lot in LA County. They give it to the tow yard, and you can't afford getting out. Then the cop or the sheriff takes it from the tow yard and pay the guy some money, and he got a nice car.
You can come up even into the inner city of our community, right? You have a lot of young families and you have a lot of elders, right? They're barely holding on, right? And the community we live in, right, is tight, no space and nothing. And so what the ticket lady do, she comes 7 days a week, and she be out up to 3 o'clock in the morning handing out tickets, right? For being a little bit off the curve. Minute things that doesn't even matter. And then what she does, she understands the nature of the people, right? I've seen 3 or 4 boots get put on people's cars, which extends it to the penalty plus to take it off. So you're talking about a $20 ticket in the 4-week period extends to $700-800. Where's they gonna get that money from?
Yeah.
Right? They don't have programs. And then some of this stuff is not, you can't go to school for it. Or you have to pay the fine. If you don't pay the fine and you don't answer the lien, we all know what that means.
Yeah.
Right? So that put us right back in the situation.
It's a corrupt system, believe me.
Where you got these campers exploding because people fatigue. They're working, doing the best they can. They're trying to work odd jobs. See,
I'm from a third world country, and to see Americas like this is pretty sad. America has money, but the problem right here, the money doesn't go to the Americans. They're too busy giving the money away to different people, and a lot of politicians embezzle the money, you know?
I say something on that, right? Because I'm going to speak for my nationality, my black people, right? We don't really have no more excuses, right? We have to uphold that foreigner's attitude, right? We have too many resources readily available for us, and the thing is we're not thinking, we're not processing. You know, we're not approaching this thing, right, with the diligence that need to be approached.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is you always have a recourse, right? And find a neighborhood advocate, right? I ain't got to use my name, right? I don't know if we're going to use his, but I'm an advocate of it. I had a bad experience with the Oakland police. I'm one of the main players in the Night Rider case. So this is still an extension. They lost it. They done foreclosed. They're under receivership. You know what I'm saying? And they're still practicing the same tactics. It's like the shit is rolling downhill on when we become the victims, right? Even though we don't make but such a small percentage of the total population, but we're 60% of the prisoners. And what sense do that make? Explain that to me, right? If you got 20 counties, right, and all of them use the same facility, and you got Oakland, which is only 20% of this whole thing, but they 80% of the population. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
It's the system.
Now, I'm not gonna keep talking because I know this shit can get somebody in trouble, but I'm ready to die for what I believe in, right? And you can check my records, 2003, the Night Rider case. And I'm speaking from personal experience, right? And I'm speaking from an observational spirit too, and I'm speaking from a black man that's been misled, right? You know what I'm saying? And I see my family suffer daily. The schools, the kids falling behind. And they are little small tic-tac, tic-tac things they're doing to keep the color man down. I'm not using race, that's no issue. Because to me, we don't have no more excuses. But I think the information should be readily made more clear. You know?
And I believe the homeless fund money should go to the homeless, not to different funds and politicians. Yeah, thank you guys. I make YouTube videos, and hopefully this will bring attention, because a lot of people making videos, and hopefully, you know, it goes to the right person, and the right person kind of makes, you know, go somewhere. So thank you guys.
Like I say, me and this man, we're trying to start a non-profit organization, right? We're trying to reach out as much as we can. Funds is low, you know what I'm saying? We're in the process of trying to get some kind of donations or whatever, man. You know.
Yeah, and you guys on East 12th Street, right?
Yes, East
29th
12th,
and East
right?
12th.
They call this the Rolling 20s, man.
All right.
Roaring too.
You heard that, guys. So you could come here, help these guys, especially summer's coming. You could bring water, cold water, ice, whatever.
We get that. These people go out their way to feed us, but
That's
there's
good.
other things, essential things and needs that's not being met with these babies, as you see.
Yeah.
Babies sleeping in cars. What other choice will they have? So now they're in the same situation, inhumane, right, that they had in a prison system, where they'll lock people up in a bathroom for 23 hours a day.
Yes.
Right, for a long period of time, which damages their sociology, their psychology, right, and then they believe in somebody loving them, right?
Yes.
So we had this cycle, right? And that's what this is. A development preparing us for a criminal lifestyle, right?
Thank you, guys. I'm going to walk to the end so I could show people everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As you see, guys, and you heard what's going on right here. So I'm going to continue walking till the end. It's a little bit loud in the background because there's vehicles, and I don't know, there's a train keeps passing by. As you see, it's about to come right now. That's loud noise. So I can't control that loud noise that you guys are about to hear right now. Look, take a look right there. As you heard, a lot of these people, they have kids and they go to school, and like how the police, they kind of can mess with them and try to tow their vehicles, and basically this is their home. I mean, I know that, I heard that a lot in LA County, where the police will come and tow your vehicle, and you know that you're homeless, you can't afford getting it out. And it goes, of course, to the tow yard, stays there for I think 30 days or 60 days, and you can't come get it out after that lien been put on it. The tow yard takes the car and gives it to the police officer, and the police officer takes it or give it to one of his family member. And of course, the tow yard gets paid somehow within this system. So it's a big circle that goes around. I'm not saying that all police officers do it, but I have heard many of situations like that, where something like this that's been done, and that's not good. So if you guys live in the Oakland area, this is you could help these guys, or you could actually, I don't know, speak to the mayor or the city council or whoever in charge right here. Like I said, I'm not from this area. I just came here to visit, and I came across this. So the man lost already 4 cars, and there's kids going to school, so that's good. As you heard, he has his wife has a job, and they have kids. So these guys, they pay taxes, but the system is not there for them. Look, like, I mean, this is a really nice SUV. It's pretty clean. So people like this, like he was saying, a lot of them lost their jobs due to COVID. It's a little windy right here, so if the voice is kind of cutting off, excuse that. And I think I'm coming to the end of this. I think he said East 12th Street and 29th. So this is it, guys. Let me see if I could get a side view from across the street. But these are the guys right here. So you know the address. Speak up. Speak up. Help people. All right. So this is it, guys. I'm Arabian Gains. Thank you for watching my video. If you could help these guys out, or any guys actually struggling like this who's trying to better their life, please subscribe to my channel, share this video, and down there in the description I have my link. If you guys want to basically donate money, I could bring it right here. I could give people money in LA or any area that I feel that they're in need. So feel free to donate for these people and help them out. Summer's approaching. They're probably gonna need some cold water or some, you know, some drinks or something like that. So this is it for this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the future videos.
Flexing on it. Flexing on it. Flexing on it.